Today is the last day of 2021 year. So I need to give the Dhamma presence to the Siale or yogis on this day. Our Buddha's teaching or our Buddha Sasana practice is, gradual practice, gradual trainings, gradual progress. Cannot jump directly to Nibbana from beginning. Okay? Need to practice step by step, successfully, systematically. Finally, you can reach up to highest level or Nibbana or ultimate goal. Okay? That's why the Buddha said in many sutta, anupubbasikkhā, gradual training, anupubbakiriyā, gradual practice, anupubbapaṭipadā, gradual progress. Okay? So, I will explain Gaṇakamoggallānasuttaṃ from Uddhacca regarding the gradual practice, gradual training. When the Buddha was dwelling in Jetavana monastery, Pubbārāme monastery in Savatthi city, who is the donor of Pubbārāme monastery? Okay, Vicikicchānīvaraṇaṃ. Okay, Vicikicchānīvaraṇaṃ is the donor of the Pubbārāme monastery. That time, Gaṇakamoggallāna Brahmana Pona approached the Buddha. His name is Moggallāna, but his business is, accountant. That's why Gaṇaka, we call Gaṇaka. Then together with his business, then they call Gaṇakamoggallāna. Then after approaching the Buddha, then he asked one question to the Buddha. That he called Master Gautama. Okay? Master Gautama, the Pubbārāme monastery, 7 stories, 7-story buildings. Okay? Then when they build this Pubbārāme monastery, they cannot immediately finish within a single day, within 1 day, up to 7-story. Okay? They build this 7-story buildings beginning from groundwork, beginning from foundation. Then slowly, the first floor, second floor, the third floor. In this way, they finish up to 7 stories. Finally, they finish all together with the painting. Is it? Then many bhikkhu sangha are living together with the Buddha in the buildings in this monastery. Okay? Then we can see how they build the 7-story building step by step, gradually. In the same way, there are also many archers. They also need to learn a kinds of arts step by step. They cannot become skillful in art immediately. Okay, they need to learn from beginning, step by step. Then later they become skillful in their art. In the same way, in our accountant work, we also need to learn beginning from 1, okay, 1 multiplied by 1, 2, or something like this, is it? Then finally they become skillful in their work or job. It is very clear. In the same way, is there, are there gradual trainings, gradual practice, gradual progress in your dispensation, Buddha's dispensation? He asked these questions to the Buddha. Then the Buddha answered, sure, we have anupubbasikkhā, anupubbakiriyā, anupubbapatipadā in my dispensations, Dhamma and Vinaya. Okay, there are gradual training, gradual practice, gradual progress in my dispensation. Then, okay, when someone comes to my dispensation, for example, they ordain as a samanera or sale. Okay, then after that, they can continue to ordain as a bhikkhu. Then what happened? When they comes to the Buddha to learn from the Buddha, then the Buddha instructed them to observe sila, morality. For example, at least for lay persons, 5 precepts, 8 precepts, or 10 precepts. For samanera or siyale, 10 precepts. For bhikkhu, then 227 Patimokkhā rule. Okay, Patimokkhā rules. In this way, the Buddha instructs them to observe the morality. This is sila. Okay, not only this one. Okay, they need to see the danger even in very slightest faults. Like this. Anumatesu, Vichesu, Bhayadasavi. The Buddha teach them to observe even very small moralities, not to break. By breaking the morality, then it is also very dangerous for them. Okay, the first step is the sila. Okay, observe the respective silas not to break. Or if because of kilesa or because of something, heedlessness, when they break one of the sila, then then they confess and observe not to break in the future again, or like this. Okay, this is sila. The first step. See, then when they can maintain their sila not to break, then the Buddha continue to teach them further. Indriyasaṃvarasīlaṃ, we also call guarding the sense faculties. Okay, guarding the door of sense faculties. Eye door, ear door, nose door, tongue door, body door, and mind doors. Usually, when they see the agreeable object, they also have improper attentions. Ayonisomanasikāra, then what will happen? Lobha will arise. Lobha will torture their mind. Okay? Then, when they see disagreeable object, undesirable object. Or they also have Ayonisomanasikāra, unwise attention or improper attentions. Then dosa, anger will arise in their mind. Okay, anger will torture their mind. Then because of this anger, sure, they may also kill living being, etc. Okay, they may break the silas again. Oh. Because of uncontrollance or the sense door, then they will have a lot of akusala, unwholesome state in their mind. Oh. Because of this reason, the Buddha continued to teach them to control their door or sense faculties. Okay? Not to arise any akusala from their door. Then we call Indriyasaṃvara. Indriyasaṃvara. Okay? Then Indriyasaṃvara, to be able to maintain this Indriyasaṃvarasīlaṃ, the Buddha suggests, even, the Sotapanna, the lower noble persons, not Arahanta, okay? Even they cannot get the sense of completely, fully. Okay? That's why the Buddha suggests, if you wish to gut your sense doors, only just put your mind inside your respective meditation objects. At the times, you are gutting your sense faculty, your door or sense faculties, Indriyasaṃvara. Okay? Then no akusala can arise. Then after that, the Buddha continued to ask them to practice Bhojanamattaññutaṃ, or moderation in eating. Okay? Moderation in eating. What moderation in eating? Then here patisankhayo niso, Byāpādanīvaraṇaṃ patisevami, etc. When they are eating, okay, they also reflect on the foods. We are eating the food to remove the old disease from our body and not to arise the new disease in our body. Also, to practice the holy practice with the strong body. Also, we consume the food for the practice of meditations, not for enjoyment or sensual pleasure. Or they reflect on the food. Okay? After reflecting on the food, they also they also receive the food according to the necessary amount for their stomach. How much food they can eat only. They will not take too much food without eating. Then there will be leftover food, something like this. Okay? They also eat according to the necessary amount of the food. Like this, taking, receiving and eating, both they have, the necessary amount. They take only just necessary amount. They know their necessary amount of the food. This is called Bhojanamattaññutaṃ, the moderations in eating or moderations in food. Okay? Then another one. After training in this way, the Buddha continued to ask them to train or to practice Jāgariyānuyogo. What is Jāgariyānuyogo? Wakeful practice. They are very alert, very awake. Okay? They are not lazy than me. For example, we have the 12 hours at night. For example, from 6 to 10, This is called the first watch. Then 10 to 2 a.m., 4 hours. That will be middle watch. Then 2 to 6 hours. That will be the third watch, the last watch at night. Or you can divide 3 watches. Okay? Then at the first watch, they only just practice meditations. They spend their times with meditation practice. Then when they are tired, at midday watch, only just for 4 hours, they sleep. When they are sleeping, they don't sleep with the negligent, heedfulness. They sleep with the mindfulness. Then they also determined, okay? After 4 hours sleep, I will wake up. With this intention, they sleep. Then, after 4 hours, immediately they wake up. No need to set the alarm clock. Okay? Then after that, they practice meditations again. Even they sleep for 4 hours at night, sure, daytime, there's no time for sleep. Only just practicing meditations. If you are too tired, sometimes can rest for sometimes, no problem. Okay? Then most of the time, they are spending their time with meditation practice. They don't waste their times with talking or using phone, internet, etc. Is it? Okay. Then this is called Jāgariyānuyogo, or practicing and awakeness. Okay? Then another one is Sati sampajañña. The Buddha continued to taught his disciples when they become awake and alert, when they become diligent with meditation practice. Then the Buddha instructs them to reflect the respective meditation object in every bodily postures. Okay, when they are sitting, they are also mindful, their respective meditation object. That means they are paying attention to their respective meditation objects with mindfulness and full awareness, full comprehensions. Okay? For example, you are practicing anapana meditation. They are observing, they are paying attention to the breathing objects with mindfulness. Not only in certain postures, when they are walking, they also observe the breath with mindfulness and full awareness as far as they can. Not only in walking posture, when they are standing, they observe the respective meditation object. When they are lying down, they also observe the respective meditation object as far as they can. Not only this one, when you are eating, when you are taking bath, even when you are using the toilet, then you are observing the respective meditation objects as far as you can. In this way, your mindfulness and, clear comprehensions or full awareness becomes stronger and stronger. Then, when the mindfulness and Sati and sampajañña, okay, the mindfulness and clear comprehensions become stronger. Then, whenever you meditate, whenever you pay attention to your respective meditation objects, you can focus on the meditation objects easily without wandering thoughts, etc. Is it? Then, anapana meditation in this way, for example, you observe the breath with mindfulness and clear comprehensions and every bodily posture. Then, what happens? Your mindfulness and clear comprehension, Sati and sampajañña become stronger. At that time, whenever you pay attention, you meditate with anapana meditation, you can easily concentrate on the breath well. Then what will happen? You are sitting for 2 hours, 3 hours continuously. You don't want to stop. You have full of rapture in your mind. you have full of piti sukha in your mind, etc. When you can meditate comfortably and peacefully, okay, with a full of rapture, happiness in your mind, at that time, there's no chance for hindrances. Then you will reach up to upachara concentration state, SS concentration state. When you reach SS concentration state, most of the hindrances cannot appear in your mind. Okay? Cannot appear in your mind. The Buddha instructed okay, when they have mindfulness and clear comprehensions and every bodily posture, then they find the secluded place, like a meditation hall. Then they practice their respective meditation. Because of strong mindfulness and clear comprehension, Sati and sampajañña, then they can focus on their respective meditation objects easily. Then they reach up to SS concentration state. Okay? Then they will abandon the 5 hindrances. Okay? Kāmacchandanīvaraṇaṃ, sensual desire. Sure, before you reach SS concentration state, you will have sensual pleasure, sensual desire. Sensual desire may appear in your mind from time to time, or maybe most of the times. Is it? Sometimes anger, evil will appear, Byāpādanīvaraṇaṃ in your mind. Sometimes Thīnamiddhanīvaraṇaṃ, sloth and torpor will appear in your mind. Sometimes Uddhacca-Kukkucca, restlessness and remorse will appear in your mind. Sometimes Vicikicchānīvaraṇaṃ, doubt will appear in your mind. Or they will torture your mind alternately. Because of this reason, although you want to concentrate on the respective meditation objects deeply for a long time, then you cannot concentrate on the objects. Is it? In this way. But when you can concentrate on the objects, meditation objects, you can also stay with the respective meditation objects deeply, peacefully, comfortably for a long time, many days. At that time, you reach up to SS concentration state. At that time, no 5 hindrances appear. 5 hindrances cannot appear easily. This one, abandonment of 5 hindrances. Then the Buddha continued to ask them to try to abandon the 5 hindrances by practicing meditation up to SS concentration state. Then, when they attain up to upachara samadhi, SS concentration state, they also can abandon, they can also remove the 5 hindrances. Then finally, they attain up to Jhāna's concentration state. Okay, with any meditation subjects, for example, anapana meditation, they can reach the first Jhāna. Then when they reach the first Jhāna, they can continue to practice the second Jhāna, third Jhāna up to 4th Jhāna state. Or when they practice metta or any other meditation subjects, also the same way. They will reach SS concentration state first, then they will abandon 5 hindrances, then they will continue to reach up to Jhāna's concentration state. The Buddha teach in this way. Okay, those Jhāna's concentrations are for those who have already practiced up to Arahanta state. That means for Arahanta, they are called pleasant abiding. They can also stay with the Jhāna pleasantly in this present life. Okay? Data Dhamma Sukha Vihara. For those who haven't destroyed the defilement yet, that means especially for Sakkha, lower noble persons, and also Puṭṭhojana persons, they are the foundations for the practice of vipassana meditation. Then they can continue to practice vipassana based on those concentrations, step by step, systematically, successfully. Then finally they can attain Nibbana. The Buddha explained, this is, anupubbasikkhā, gradual training. Anupubbakiriyā, gradual doing. Anupubbāpaṭipadā, gradual practice or progress. Oh. Okay? The Buddha explains to the Gaṇakamoggallāna Brahmana. Then he continued to ask another question. Oh, it is very wonderful. Okay? It is very wonderful, Dhammaṭa. Now, okay, Nibbana is also existing. You know, Taitatewa Nibbana. Nibbana is also existing. Then Nibbana exists. Then Taitatewa the way, okay? The way leading to Nibbana exists. Okay? The way leading to Nibbana is also existing. Another one. Then number 3. Master Gautama, okay? The who show the way to Nibbana is also existing. 3. Remember, number 1, Nibbana is also existing. Number 2, the way leading to Nibbana is also existing. Number 3, Master Gautama is also present as guide. That means Master Gautama is also teaching to go to attain Nibbana. Oh. Understand? Okay. Because of this reason, all of your disciples attain Nibbana or not? He continued to ask. All of your disciples attain Nibbana or not? Then the Buddha answered, all of my disciples cannot attain Nibbana. Son of my disciple attain Nibbana. Son of my disciple do not attain Nibbana. The Buddha answered like this. Oh, sorry. Okay, just now as after the explanation of graduate training, then the Gaṇakamoggallāna Brahmana asked, oh, if there's the graduate training and graduate practice, so do all your disciples attain Nibbana or not? Then the Buddha answered, okay, son of my disciple attain Nibbana, son of my disciple do not attain Nibbana. Oh, the Buddha answered in this way. Then Gaṇakamoggallāna continued to complain, okay? Nibbana is also existing. The way leading to Nibbana is also existing. The Master Gautama is also present as a guide. Why? Son of your disciple attain Nibbana, son of your disciple do not attain Nibbana? Or he asked this question. Then the Buddha, okay, asked him, okay, I will ask you a question. In return, then you can answer as you like. Then, do you know the way to Rājagahaṃ city from Savatthi city? Okay, from Savatthi country to Rājagahaṃ country. Then he said, yes, I know. Suppose one man approached you, one man who wanted to go to Rājagahaṃ city from Savatthi city, approached you, then ask the ways to Rājagahaṃ city. Then you answer, okay, you go to Rājagahaṃ city by this way. Then after a while, then you will reach one village. Then after that, continue to go the straight way. Then you will see the small city after a while. Okay? then continue to go the same way, okay, strictly. Then you will reach, you will arrive the Rājagahaṃ city. Okay? Then this person, according to his instructions, he go one by one. Then he also met the small village. Then after that he continued to go. Or he also saw the small town according to his instruction. Finally he reached up to Rājagahaṃ city. Then another man that come to him. The first man, okay? The first man. Then, although he instructed in this way, he does not follow. He go the wrong way. He go the wrong way, or maybe he return back, or he stop on the way without reaching the Rājagahaṃ city. Then he cannot reach, is it? Rājagahaṃ city. But another man comes to you. Then you also instructed the same way. Then the second man, he follow the way that you show. Then he, after some time, he met the small village. After that, he continued to go. After a while, then he also see the small town. Then after that, he continued to go, and he arrived in Rājagahaṃ city. Okay? These two men, you know, although you instructed the same way, one man arrived in Rājagahaṃ city. The second man, one man arrived in Rājagahaṃ city, another man could not reach the Rājagahaṃ city. Rājagahaṃ city is also existing there. The way leading to Rājagahaṃ city is also existing. You are also present as a guide. You are also instructed to go to Rājagahaṃ city. Why one man arrive and one man does not arrive Rājagahaṃ city? Or he asked this question. Then Gaṇakamoggallāna answer, okay, Vicikicchānīvaraṇaṃ Bhojanamattaññutaṃ. Oh Master Gautama, I am the one who showed the ways to Rājagahaṃ only. I can do anything. Okay, I can do anything. Then the Buddha answered, in the same way, I am also the one who showed the way to Nibbana only. I can do anything. Okay, if they follow the ways to Nibbana according to my instructions without stopping, then step by step successfully, then they will attain Nibbana. If they go the other way, they don't follow according to my instruction, okay, they go the other way, or maybe they stop only just on the way, or they return back, then they cannot attain Nibbana. Okay? Because of Vicikicchānīvaraṇaṃ, Buddhas are only the one who show the way to Nibbana. I can do anything. The Buddha answered in this way. Then even the Buddha is the one who showed the way to Nibbana. Then there's no word to say for us, is it? We can do anything. We can only just teach the ways to Nibbana only. If you practice or if you follow the way to Nibbana, step by step, systematically, successfully, without stopping or without going the other wrong way, then you can attain Nibbana. Otherwise, you cannot. So we can do anything. We are only just the one who can show the way to Nibbana. Okay? So by knowing these suttas, taking the example of the suttas, may be able to practice the gradual training, sila, samadhi, panya successfully, okay, up to realization of Nibbana. Okay, this is my, presence for the New Year. Sukhi hotu Nibbana Pisyo hotu Sadhu Sadhu Numodami Sadhu Numoditavam Kamami Kamitavam Sukhi hotu Nibbana Pisyo hotu